Going to Love Molinar Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading. And as soon as I opened up the box, what came out? Nature. How fitting, because I'm outside. You guys know how much I love to read outside. And it's cool and nice where I'm at. So, really important. Look at that. Transformation, blue butterflies. Seeing butterflies, being out in nature. Be quiet. Be quiet. Put your phone on vibrate. Take the AirPods out of your ear and take a walk in nature and just listen. That's what we're being called to do, right? To ground ourselves, to listen. Okay, so the message says, this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has so much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Okay? So get outdoors if you can. Please go outside, right? You're going to start to see butterflies. You may have started seeing butterflies, okay? There's healing from the past. I'm starting to feel pain in my back, and it's behind my heart. I remember when I started on my healing journey, like really understanding and really dealing with the big boulders in our lives that we run from and that we pretend that it's not there, right? That impede our growth, that will bring us to tears. Gosh, okay, it says ground yourself, right? So the message of healing, the message of grounding ourselves, and when I started off the reading when I said, about grounding ourselves by being outside, nature heals us, right? We need to feel the ground beneath our feet. And I feel this because wasn't the full moon, I know we're in Libra, or now we're in Scorpio, or something like that. I get them mixed up. But what I'm saying to you is that it's being so much in our emotions, still being influenced by Cancer, right? And then Scorpio, right? And then it's really it's feeling grounded in your emotions and the way you express your emotions, but also it's about feeling supported. How have you supported yourself in the past, right? And it says, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So if you have felt that you have been distracted, unfocused, tired, and irritated, right? Take a walk, go outside in nature, allow for the air to heal you. It's going to be, I just feel that, especially coming through such an emotional time, Mercury's still in retrograde. There's 6 planets in retrograde. And today is the second where she is going to start to go direct. However, to me, I always give it another week because it's still the shadow. It's coming out of the shadow. And I say this to say there's just a lot of stuff emotionally that people are going to be feeling. They've been triggered by why you've been distracted, why you've been irritated, why you've been tired, because it's been in your mind. You've not been able to rest, or something else is bothering you because it's coming back. You see this, to me, is very significant. Healing from the past, right? And you see this is roots. This is like mindsets. This could be people from your past, okay? So let's see what other spirit messages we have. You guys know what to do. If you like my reading style, please smash that like button and subscribe. Follow me. Look at that. Self-sabotage. Whoa. Okay. I think I just want to read from this and just directly see what is this message in regards to self-sabotage, because it's something that we're not seeing as a collective, right? What are we not seeing? Is it something that we are right so close to that which we want, right? Are we just not seeing the abundance, right? Look at the array, the beauty that's around us. Okay, it says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So at this time, I really do feel, right? And it says, right, self-sabotage, artists, creative entrepreneurs, right? Get that rest. Take that hike. Take a walk. Take it down a notch. Many, many notches. I hear Palm Springs. You know me. I'll go hug a tree, and you know me, I have to go find a tree here to hug that does not have ants and bugs on it. And I'm taking my own advice by spending time outside in nature, walking around and just being, no earphones, just really just healing. There's stuff here that I feel that we're just right on the precipice for some of you. It's 7, right? We love 7s. You're right on the precipice. You see her. Look, right there. But you can smell it. You can sense it, right? It's time to take the blindfold off. It's time to really look at that. Her eyes are front and center. Deal with what's going on in front of you. Heal. Take it down a notch. Rest. Buy fresh flowers. Go outside. Walk in a garden. I hear for some of you, the Natural History Museum, they have such a beautiful garden. Go to a garden, walk around, sit in a garden. So that's coming up, all right? Right, look at that, seek, right? And we'll find out more information, seek. All right, the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. I really feel that in nature, right, as you heal, and I know for me, which is probably why, excuse me, I like to channel, I like to do readings outside. Well, also I'm an air sign, so it's because I can hear messages. I can hear things. Like today, there were these 2 birds that were like, and it was so loud. And then another one chimed in, and they were like, it was so loud. And I was like, what are you guys talking about? Everybody's talking. Like, what is going on? And so that's what I mean. Being connected to all things. Being present and understanding there's all things. Everything in the universe. Pay attention, you know me, to the synchronicities. Because every single thing in the universe has meaning, has purpose. And I feel as you're able to sense this, as you're able to truly experience this, which you can, the more you spend time in nature, you will stop sabotaging yourself. And I believe this. You get signs and synchronicities and you've been paying attention, but your rational mind shuts it down. That's a sabotage. You're sabotaging, right? You may see butterflies, you may see the shapes. And yes, you've taken it a step further, and if you've been watching me for a while and you subscribe to my channel, right? The universe speaks to us, right? In so many creative, different ways, right? The only way of communication is on not only the English, language, right? Spoken language and written language, right? There's telepathic language, right? The birds, the insects, we all come with language. It's about looking up and seeking, right? Seeking the meaning. And I feel like that's what it is, seeking the meaning. You have to seek the meaning of things. And I feel for some of you, you have sought the meaning of things, but this is it. You don't. It's like your eyes are shutting down, right? What you're experiencing, because you're just like, that can't be true. Like, I just, right? Or you're like, or you mention it to someone and they have no idea what you're talking about. They're like, hun, that means nothing. So what? It's stuck. Or, you hear the same song over and over again. And you're like, oh my God, do you not know every time we're together, I hear the song or I've heard the song, and they just kind of like shoot it down. It's okay. Look, it's 11:11. It's okay. I say this to say is that the signs and synchronicities only speak to you, right? Because you give it credence, right? You give it attention. That's why you give it meaning. That's why it's coming to your attention, right? It's the same way that there's time messages have to get to you, right? Through spoken word, and they'll come through a person. Because that, the universe, the ancestors, the spirit world knows, well, I'll use myself as an example. If I need to tell her something, if she's just not getting it, if I tell this person, she'll get it. And I have turned to people, and it's been random people, and also people that I'm close with, and I know it. I'll just say to them, I know that you were meant to tell me that, because I know if it came from anyone else, I would not have given it credence. Like I wouldn't, right? But I got it. So I say this to say, when you share things with people who are not experiencing the same thing you are, and they're not on the same spiritual level or going on that journey, and I feel for the people that I'm speaking about, you are seeking, excuse me, you are seeking. You have started to see, look at how many birds, the synchronicities. You're looking back on the signs and synchronicities that you didn't want to give meaning to. And you're now understanding that you were sabotaging yourself by doing that, okay? And look at this again. Take a moment, right? Take a moment. We're being called this week to rest. 13 is significant. You're being called to rest, okay? Rest the mind. Some transformation. We've got 2 cards with butterflies, right? And I love it. There's a lot of wings here, right? There's a lot of beautiful array of fresh flowers. I feel like there is going to be a change in the way we think, right? You see that transformation, getting information from the spirit world, right? Getting that epiphany, however it comes in, right? It's going to transform the way you think. And I feel like your mind needs rest. All right. It says stop. Wow, like exclamation point. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Wow, so specific. Excuse me. Right? So specific. So we're being called to rest. There's a big decision here, right? Whatever, and that's going to hit you all differently. I'm going to go ahead and pull some other cards in the second reading. Excuse me. There's a big decision here you need to make. But before you make this decision, you need to seek. You need to ground yourself, right? You're looking over the past, right? Some of you may want to go camping. Go take that hike, right? You're willing to see, right? You're willing to see. You're no longer wanting to not see. And I feel like it's because you've been seeing some sort of signs and synchronicities in your 3D world that you are given meaning. They have got your attention 150%. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos weekly on Wednesday, and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below and on my website at lovemolinar.com.